Bam, bam, bam. Welcome back, guys, to the Stock Estate. I'm your host, man, your friend here, the Stock Estate. And today, let's talk about last week's pick, some of our massive gains, as well as the top 3 swing trade stocks for this coming week. Alright, for my old timers, I hope you had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week. And cheers to all the gains that we made last week. Alright, for those of you who are new here to this channel, welcome to the Stock Estate. I'm your host, alright, and today we are here together to get about the stock picks, swing traders alike, and we are here to learn about more technical analysis as well as, more importantly, risk management. Alright, in this channel, I emphasize a lot about risk management because I do feel that is the one thing that not a lot of channels, preach about most of the time. Because risk management is the thing that will prevent you from blowing up your account, and as well as it's not just about the gains, it's about the losses as well. So again, here we keep it real, and that's why we go through every single week, alright, the picks for the coming week, as well as review last week's trades, alright, and you can know what you have learned wrong. I'll give you the review of any lessons learned, alright, so that you guys can review as well. Even my own mistakes that I make from time to time, okay, you will be able to see it here as according to plan what happened, alright, and you can analyze and learn from my mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes from the comment section, and we all can grow together as a swing trader. Whether you are a swing trader that trades just stocks, alright, or use options to maximize your gains, there's a lot of strategies out there. Okay, for here I talk about the picks, but the way you want to trade it is really up to you. Okay, so I can give you some suggestions, alright, and later example I'll talk a little bit more about option selling. Okay, if you want to know more about that, stick it through to the end of the video. Alright, so last week's picks, right? We have pretty sweet picks right there. CHS was one of our big winners right there. We entered around. This was drawn, right? Not pre-drawn today, okay? It was drawn on last week's video live, right? And people could actually see I have drawn this exactly the same, right? I didn't change it, no nothing. You can reference it to the previous video that I did, all right? We entered on Monday around $5.30-ish, all right? Rallied, okay? On Friday, almost closed, okay? When it reached a high around $6.30, right? I actually closed my positions at $6.30, even though it did not hit $6.40, but I do not want to hold the risk over the weekends because it's only 10 cents away from my profit area. Alright, it's around 1-2%. I think this is a pretty good enough percentage for me. Alright, there's a 21% gain. I closed my positions around 17%, 18% gain for this trade itself, which was pretty darn awesome, right, for a 1-week trade, right? Okay, if most people are really jizz in their pants, right, if they are able to get a 20%, near 20% return on their investment or trades every single week consistently, right? So this was a pretty good trade for us, alright, and this will definitely help to cushion any other losses that we are going to be taking for the coming weeks or for the coming days or whatever. Okay, so CHS was a great winner for us. All right, SKX, all right, again, okay, look at this line over here. Remember, we want to talk about risk management strategies, which I talked about in the intro. One of them is that, when we hit a 7% profit target, we should be able to take some profits off the table. Okay, even for CHS, right? I already took some profits when it was around 7% up. I took a little bit of profits already because I do want to secure some profits in the back, just in case if it reverses all the way back down to my starting area, right? Or even stop me out. Okay, I at least have some profits to cushion the fall because having some profits in the back, okay, although it kind of limits your upside, right? But however, I find it very useful on a emotional and mental standpoint of view, right? Because when you already have some profits in the bag, all right, you're not worried about letting the rest of the shares ride out, right, further, and not being worried that it will just reverse against you. It helps you to make more, in a sense, daring decisions with the other half of your positions because you secured half profits already. So that's a kind of a mentality thing that I do for myself, all right, and that's just a personal thing, okay? But if you are really, really good, controller of your own emotions, right, then I guess you could play it big, okay, let it ride out all the way. But personally, for myself, I like to secure some profits in the back to, help me sleep at night, if you get what I'm saying. All right, so this 7%, alright, it hit 7% on Friday, right, to a high. Okay, I automatically took profits already, and yeah, so I'm still letting the rest of my shares ride out, right, to around $52 for this coming week, and maybe reallocating the profits taken to some other stocks that I'm going to talk about later in this video. SKY, right, another company going nuclear, right, nuclear after earnings, right, from $63, boom, right, to $75, $74, right. Remember I told in my last week's video that its earnings will be the catalyst, right, to rally to the further upside, and want to play the post earnings, all right? So post earnings, if you played it, well, good job for you, all right? So again, this was more of a prediction play. I'm predicting that this will rally upwards, right? We're going to play the post run up after the earnings call, which was a pretty good play. Quick 10% profits if you're able to catch the run. All right, and yeah, and RMBS, right, another company, right, again, we have a profits of around 10% from here to here, okay? I don't want to drag on and on. You want to go watch the previous video too, if you need the recap itself. So, that's for last week's picks, right? Let's go on to the top 3 swing trade stocks for this coming week. And this coming week, we have MEOH, MEOH, MEOH. Okay, there's a little bit weird name, right? But it's called Methanex Corporation. It's a chemical industry, right? Process chemicals. And yeah, this is one of my favorite, like kind of plays to see, right? When it dips down massively on an uptrend and starts to show a bullishness coming back, which is the confirmation that you want to see, right? So $47 all the way up here. Okay, this is very easy trade itself in the sense, very easy to see kind of trade where we go in at Monday open, right? Profit taking area near the top, stop loss, right? Somewhere below the over here. Okay, so the risk to reward here is 1.3. It's not super awesome, but it's more of a shorter swing trade, swing in, swing out, get out of the position. Or if you want to play this as an options play, what I would do normally, okay, if this for the more advanced swing traders, right, I would sell a covered, all right, put option, all right, sell a covered put option somewhere around a little bit lower around here. All right, a little bit lower. The strike price will be somewhere around $45. Okay, that will be my strike price. All right, why? And you ask why? Why you don't sell it very low, right? To ensure that it doesn't hit that option's strike price, right? By selling the put option, because when you're selling so far out of the money, right? That's going to be very, very little premium that you collect. And if it corrects 50%, right, you're going to wipe out all your gains. Risk management, very important. So again, I want to collect a decent amount of premium to ensure my risk to reward is a decent amount. So again, I find it anywhere of the strike price, $43 or $45, negotiate for a better price using a limit order. All right, you will get, a good premium collected, okay, even though this company might be, stagnating for the coming weeks to come. So you could play this as a swing trade or option trade, but again, this is the pick. This is the stock risk to reward ratio that I'm going to play for this coming week. All right, this is the trade for MEOH, chemicals industry. Second company, we're going to talk about SYF, right? SYF, Synchrony Financials. Okay, Financials, delicious, company right here. Always hit the resistance around $50, reverses back to around $45, come back up again, reverse again, come back up again, reverse again, come back. This is a very typical, very interesting, right? Range play always here. Always a lot of selling pressure at $50 plus. So again, this company, you gotta take profits at $50 because you can see that many institutions are like, this price, sell. Then around here, people start to get interested. You can see these big bar candles over here. Here you see this bullish engulfing patterns over here. Always the same pattern that coming over and over again because human emotions never change. They always repeat the same again and again unless the underlying factor, fundamentals change like earnings call, blah, 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 that really change the direction of the upwards movement because otherwise this company is going to stay in this kind of range for some time to come, right? Because the market ranges more than 50% of the time, okay, as statistics show. So, for here, right, okay, you want to definitely be a bit more conservative, okay? When Monday open, okay, I would actually try to improve my risk to reward, right? Somewhere around here. Because stop loss, I would definitely place around here to avoid being massively stopped out very easily. So this is more of a play on the average win rate of this. So again, when Monday open, if you can, try to negotiate for a better price. So again, entry price, if you're entering on $48.61, you'll be a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. That means you have equal. But I would say this has a higher chance of going to the upside than the downside. But it could happen something around here where it reverses back down. But eventually, it will hit its price target. So again, that's why we don't want to set our stop loss so thin. Okay, if you set our stop loss so thin, it could happen somewhere like here again, get stopped out and goes on to rally further, right? So again, you want to set somewhere way below where all the stop loss, right, will get hit and you will not get hit your stop loss and you will go up to rally towards your price target, right? So again, always don't want to be too stingy with the stop loss because there are a lot of stop hunters out there where they come out, the institutions, they try to, the commercial traders, they will come out here and, run all your stops, then after that buy it up again. So again, probably can see over here and here are the retail investors getting stopped out of their trades and then people buying it up quickly and rallying to the further upside. So this one, right, is up to you whether to negotiate a better price. If you can negotiate, you can buy in lower, your risk to reward will be better. But again, somewhere around here, this is a high probability trade for me personally. And last but not least is EVH for our third top 3 swing trade stocks for this coming week. And this coming week, this company is in the commercial services in the software industry, right? And again, after the massive hit, right, it found a certain base around $28 and now it's kind of rallying up, showing some further interest as well as a little bit more volume after the earnings call. So if more people start to look at the earnings call and think, hey, this is a pretty good company itself, they might actually, rally up to the further upside. So for this one itself, right, let's take a look. It should look something like this, right? Around here, stop loss right below the swing low over here, and that's a 1 to 1.5. Okay, this week we don't have any massive, risk to reward ratio companies that we can trade, but sometimes the market, it do be like that because sometimes when the market is a little bit more bullish, right, you can see there's not a lot of companies that are dipping, right? They're all going higher, momentum plays, right? Buy high, sell higher. But those are the times where when the market is extremely bullish, that's where I'm going to be a bit wary about playing momentum because the trend can suddenly change very quick and stop you out of many trades. So again, this is where I want to be a bit cautious because after all the market is at an all-time high right now. We're showing some signs of slowing down. That's where I'm a little bit more cautious, right? Not necessarily I'm bearish because I'm definitely not buying puts on any of the things, but I would be more conservative on my swing trades and take the wing trades than, having a perfect risk to reward ratio for this coming week. So that's it for today's video, everyone. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend again. And I know you guys, I really missed you guys in the comment section. Thank you for last week's, people who commented the video, right? Gave me a lot of encouragement. I love you guys, all right? And I shall see you again in the next video with all your gains, all right? Post your gains down in the sections below, right? And celebrate it together. And thank you. Have a good day. And I shall see you again in the next video. Stock and stay out.